Welcome back to BVarsity Live. Zach Ewing, Justin Roberts. Glad you can be with us for this BVarsity replay high school volleyball action. Stockdale at Frontier, both teams 2-0 in the Southwest Yosemite League. Stockdale, a couple of easy wins in games 1 and 3. They dropped a close decision in game 2, now trying to close it out here in 4. Stockdale serving to get us started. Shelby Frank with the big hit. Point for Frontier.
Shelby Frank is at her best when she stays aggressive.
That is Frank's 8th kill of the night. That leads Frontier. 6 for Paige Getman and for Morgan Sharp. On the Stockdale side, 14 for Lauren Klein, 13 for Sophie Ralphs. And that was Klein. Big hit for Rowell. Overpassed. Somehow Frontier surviving that little exchange and getting it to Ralphs, who has the right arm loaded.
Great swing by Shelby Frank. Continuing to stay aggressive. I'm not a fan of the tip game unless you have that exquisite vision, but I just like good power swing, and she has it.
Klein, she saw the defense pulled up and went for it and gets a kill out of it.
Now there's some good vision.
So that's the first point of the 4th for Stockdale. It's 1 serving 2 here. It is 2-1 in favor of Stockdale in the match. Winner here will be 3-0 in the Southwest Yosemite League. The other 2 SWIL games tonight. Garces and Liberty, a battle of 0-2 teams. Centennial and Bakersfield, a battle of 1-1 teams, and they are both going to 5 sets. Getman, big hit. I think they're going to say Frontier was in the net.
Yeah, they called Kuntz into the net. Tough pass for her to handle, and she just couldn't quite do it without making contact with the net.
And
nice.
A break, yep.
Great play by Kuntz.
Kuntz somehow recovered there. And Haddad finds the floor. 3 in a row for Stockdale. The Mustangs lead. Clovis North now leading Clovis East 2-0 in the track, as the Broncos look to get to 3-0. Not an easy task in that league. Won 2 long 5-setters last week. There's Getman.
Just a small seam between the block. Getman's able to find it and pick up a big point.
So 3-3 here in game 4. Delaney Sorrell will serve. Colat spins it to Davis. Stockdale has to send a free ball over. Here's Frank, big hit again. That time the block got up. Roll to the floor.
Well, you mentioned it. Credit the block for just getting a hand on Shelby Frank's attack. Able to slow the ball down just enough, get a nice pass, and an offensive possession in.
Sydney Lemon serving now. This time it's Camarillo. Nice dig by Lemon. And she'll send it over.
Good vision.
Nice adjustment, nice vision, and a kill.
Getman noticed the left side blocker coming to elevate in the middle, which leaves that side completely wide open.
Frank's service error makes it 5-4 Stockdale. Mustangs looking to avoid a 5th game here. They are indeed going to a 5th game at Centennial, as they are up at Garces. Is that at Garces?
I believe that game's at Liberty.
At Liberty, okay. Rowell serving, leading 5-4. Set all the way across the court, just long though.
Great set. Couldn't keep it in.
Ralph's had a look at it. and it is 5-5. And Getman, the set again to Ralph. She tips in and scores. Given another chance at it. A little more finesse from Sophie Ralphs and a kill.
Nice job by Sophie Ralph. Set didn't quite get the height that was needed to get the swing off. She was still able to find the floor on the down ball.
Back and forth, fourth set here. 6-5 Stockdale at the moment. Neither team has led by 2 except for Frontier at 2-0. And now Lauren Klein with the block, and it's 7-5 Stockdale.
Nice read by Lauren Klein, tough to do. Both 2 hitters go up in front of her. Sharp being the first, was not fooled by the delayed set, was able to come up with a block.
Sorrell sets Camarillo, and she's blocked. Klein and Ralph's both there, the Twin Towers.
I feel as though Frontier really needs to get Sharp involved in this game.
8-5. Serve going deep, too deep. Kolatz gave that a run, right? Aiming for the line, couldn't quite get there. Kolatz will have to send it over. The set for Cornford. And Cornford gets the block along with Sharp.
Yeah, great timing on the leap. Good strong block for the point.
Here's a big hit by Klein. What topspin it had to fall in.
Great placement. Deep part of the court. And Stockdale retains their lead.
Here is the serve from Ralphs. Sharp tips it over. Nice vision there. Getting Frontier back within a point. Stockdale leading 9-8 now in the fourth.
I like seeing the Titans get Sharp involved when she's in there in the front row. Very versatile hitter.
Hannah Smale serving, I believe, for the first time tonight here at 8-9. She sends it out. Interesting decision to send her out there as kind of a cold server. Now Davis will serve. Well, you never say never, but you get the feeling this fourth game is coming down to the wire, one way or the other. Stockdale trying to end the match, Frontier trying to force it to the fifth. Sharp will hit from the back. Little miscommunication for Stockdale, another chance for Frontier. And Stockdale gets the point. Titans in the net. So now a 3-point lead for Stockdale. Number 11-9 Stockdale. Savannah Sorrell. Kolatz receives it. Roll hit. Frontier defends well, but there's the big solo block from Lauren Klein.
Wow, impressive. Solo block, elevates with great timing and very, very strong with her hands. Nice block for the kill. Neither team able to go on really an elongated run. We'll see if either one can pick up some momentum, try to distance themselves in this game.
But just a point here and a point there, enough for Stockdale to build this 3-point lead. Getman gets it back to 2. You certainly don't want to lose contact if you're Frontier with your back against the wall here.
Pretty nice job from the setter Kuntz in that situation. The ball took her moving forward, had to run a back set to the center of the court, which you don't practice a lot. Nicely done to get the kill.
Roll, I think that went off the net. It did, and there's 4 hits. So back within a point now comes Frontier. Liberty beats Garces 15-10 in the 5th, and the Patriots get their first SWIL win of the year. Still waiting on a 5th game update from Centennial BHS. Big swing by Getman, it's blocked back. And again, Frontier called in the net, that time Camarillo. 13-11.
Frontier seems to just be hurting themselves. They're not playing poorly, just some unforced errors are costing them some points.
Stockdale halfway home in this 4th game now.
Nice block by Sophie Ralphs to get there in time.
Now Ralph's a chance to hit. She finds the opening in the Frontier D.
She's found that little clear part of the court a couple of times. Go back to it until they stop it, right?
That's what they say. Getman with a chance. Ralph's got her hand on that one, but Camarillo comes free. And a much-needed point for the Titans on the hands of Camarillo.
Nice job by Camarillo to get her feet underneath her. Ball deflected off, and she's able to just elevate and swing. Doesn't get a full approach, but nicely done for the point.
14-12 now. Camarillo this time mishits. Well, Stockdale's been oscillating between that 2- and 3-point lead here. If they can keep doing that for another, 20 points, that's all, they can win. Smale had a clean look, tipped by the block. Colat's the nice receive. And to the floor, Sophie Ralphs.
Stockdale picking up a little momentum. Good timeout by Steve Bentley.
Just as Stockdale seemed like it was starting to build that cushion, Steve Bentley wants to put a stop to it. It's 16-12 Mustangs here in the 4th. Such a big game from a big game player in Lauren Klein. I have her down for 17 kills, 3 blocks. That's a lot of points in a 3.5 sets thus far.
She's a game changer when she steps on the court. And I know that other teams have more diversity in their offense, but when you have somebody special like Lauren Klein who can take over a game, might as well let her have all the chances she can get. And she does it on the defensive side of the ball as well with that good strong block at the net.
Clovis North finishes off the sweep of Clovis East. So the Broncos 3-0 in the track. Smale tips, and she's going to get a kill out of it.
Smale having to make an adjustment. Nice job.
And that's a big point, too. If she comes up with an error there with a tough set, that's a 5-point deficit. Instead, she pulls the Frontier Titans within 3.
Absolutely right. Coming off a timeout, too.
Ralph's cross court. Nice effort by Smale that time, but she can't get to it or can't control it.
Sophie Ralphs going back to that sharp angle, and impressive. Able to keep that ball in play. So tough to defend in that area.
Tatum Kolats to serve now. Sharp tries to dump over. Hit from the back row by Lemon. Lemon controls to Davis, to Ralphs, and the kill. And it is the biggest lead of game 4 for Stockdale at 5 points. Ralph's taking control offensively.
Yes, Stockdale as a whole seems to be clicking right now. Good communication on their side, getting all weapons involved right now.
Again, Davis sets this time to Klein off the block. It's almost routine right now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, ball's bouncing their way. I think Steve Bentley needs to call another timeout quickly.
Frontier does need to put a stop to this very quickly. Time running out on the Titans now. 19-13 in the 4th. Here's Morgan Sharp. Kolatz flies in for the dig. Ralphs missed that time. And a much, much needed point for Frontier.
Yeah, the Titans really needed that, having the hitting error. Frontier struggling offensively right now, getting nice swings off. They can't quite get the swings off they want. See what they can do with the serve.
Kuntz serving now. Klein gets a chance. It's blocked back. Big block from Cornford and Sharp.
Well, if you're having a hard time getting it done on offense, why not get it done on defense?
So now the Titans back to 4 now, 19-15. May be the run at the perfect time if they can keep it going. Kolatz will hit from the back, and it is slammed down. Morgan Sharp says, And Maria Kolatz wants timeout.
That's 3 straight points that Frontier has scored, all on the defensive side of the ball. The first one going out as a hitting error by Stockdale, and then 2 straight blocks for kills.
Still no update from Centennial. We await word of that. Of course, the loser of this match would fall into a second-place tie with the winner of that match. Still a long way to go in the SWIL season. So Kuntz still serving. Frontier within 3. Need to win to keep it alive here. Rouse, that's going to be a double hit or a lift. Yeah.
Good call by the officials. Stockdale gets 1 point back, now back to a 4-point lead.
And that is big at this stage. They need 5 more to close it out. Ralph's right into the net, gives the side out back to Frontier.
Sophie Ralph's having a tough time with her serve tonight. Has multiple service errors.
Smale will serve. Remember, she served the error the last time on her, I believe, her first service attempt of the night. Ralph's big hit off the block. Sharp did everything she could, but couldn't corral that one. Stockdale continuing to close in. 21-17 your score. You can see places where Stockdale can maybe clean things up as they look ahead to the second half of league play and into the Division I playoffs. But boy, at times tonight they've looked very good. Frank off the block for the kill.
Just so strong Frank is coming forward. Nice approach and just a vicious swing. The block not quite strong enough.
So having said all that, Frontier obviously still with a chance here. Down 3, 18 serving 21.
Need a little momentum.
And that ricochets the wrong way for Frontier. It's a kill for Cameron Rowell. Stockdale within 3 of victory now. Klein will serve. Getman, nice hit, and she's got the kill.
Getman tries the angle this time. Nice swing. Good downward spin on the ball. Keeps her team within 3.
Right now, the Titans can't afford to trade side outs, however. They need to score some points on the serve. They trail by 3. It's Haddad, dug up by Sorrell. Block, but it'll be a kill for Frank. And there is a point on the serve for the Titans. 20-22. Kind of reminds you of game 2 when Frontier had a big lead and had to fight off a hard-charging Stockdale.
Yeah, you're right.
If Stockdale can return the favor, they win the match, but still 3 points to get. Rowell. It's defended. This time she digs it up. And a back set for Lemon. The block goes out, and there is one of those 3 points.
Zach, that's one of those in-game adjustments that can be made, and somebody like Maria Kolatz can make, is taking away angle instead of line in situations like that, and where Frank does a good job taking away the line at times. She's giving away kills off the outside of her block. You can mix it up from time to time.
Lemon's service error gives it right back to Frontier, down 2. 23-21. There's a chance for Ralphs. She gets the side out, and now it's match point.
A clutch swing by Ralph. See a lot of players kind of tighten up and move to the tip game late in matches because they don't want to make a mistake. Ralph stays aggressive and gets her team the point.
Crystal Vieira to serve. Frontier needs the side out to stay alive. Overpass, kill, Haddad. Macy Haddad finishes it off, and Stockdale wins it in 4 and remains unbeaten in the Southwest Yosemite League.
You gotta love student sections.
The Stockdale student section serenading the gym here as the Mustangs lose a close game 2, won easily in games 1 and 3, and then finish off a close game 4, 25-21, and it will be Stockdale atop the Southwest Yosemite League standings after 3 match days. They are 3-0, winning tonight 25-16, 23-25, 25-17, and then 25-21. Impressive stuff from the Mustangs, J-Rob.
Yeah, they look great. Lauren Klein, they just continue to keep her involved. She does a great job. Maddie Davis is doing a pretty good job as the setter, keeping things around. Maria Kolatz knowing what to do and how to use Maddie Davis as a blocker, or I should say as a non-blocker, and only using 2 up in the front row for a blocking situation. They're making the right adjustments. They're playing at a high level right now, and they take that front running lead at 3-0 with only 2 games to go in this first half of the league.
That's right. So they're a third of the way through after all that hard work to a league title. Long way to go yet. But tonight again, Stockdale winning it in 4 games over Frontier here on BVarsity Live. For our producer Trevor Horn and Justin Roberts, I'm Zach Ewing. Good night, everybody.